Donk Nation, Jax and Janet's greetings and welcome to your daily dose of donkey with Ginger. It's your boy, the Viking Donkey, bringing you some nonsensical Steelers talk. But I have a special guest this week, JD Little Bear. How's it going over here, my dude? That's awesome. We'll talk the little tidbits here about Steelers and what's going on, which is camp started. You got to see a lot of Justin Fields because Russell Wilson has been missing due to a calf injury. Not the greatest sign to have your quarterback have a calf injury to start the year, huh, Jordy? Yeah, but it gets a little weird because Russell Wilson says he heard it hitting a blocking sled, which why in the world is your quarterback going up against blocking sleds? That makes no sense. But maybe more confusing here, JD, is the coach, Mike Tomlin, said that he woke up with it hurt. He didn't say he heard it in a practice. So there seems to be some disconnect here about what people are saying and what people are doing out there, and it raises some questions of what's going on here in Steelerland, does it not?
Yeah.
Yeah. All right. Well, let's get here. There's really no big Steeler takes to get, so we'll go ahead and we will just let's just talk what has happened in the offseason, how we're feeling. How do you feel about the overhaul of the Steelers roster here, the new quarterback situation with Mason Rudolph, Mitch Trubisky, Kenny Pickett gone, in comes Justin Fields and Russell Wilson. Do you feel that the Steelers have upgraded here at the quarterback position?
Yeah.
What do you think about the Steelers trading off Deontay Johnson, their number one wide receiver? Do you think that was a good move or a bad move? A bad move, that's fair. The draft, how do you feel about the draft? Getting an offensive lineman in Troy Fontanu, adding some potential starters in Frazier at center, Wilson the linebacker, Wilson the wide receiver. Some talent coming in potentially in the draft. Do you think the Steelers did a good job in the draft?
Yeah.
Are you excited for the Steelers season this year? Do you think Arthur Smith is going to take this offense to levels that Matt Canada never could?
Yeah.
New offensive coordinator there. Now, the real question here, so the Steelers will play 17 regular season games, Jordy. So the real question we need to know is how many of those games do you think the Pittsburgh Steelers will win?
16.
16 and 1 is going to be the projection here from Jordy. Do you know who you think they're going to lose to, or do you just think they're going to just have one slip up? Just one slip up. You 16 and 1 means you think they're going to make a pretty deep playoff run? Like all the way to a Super Bowl? Yeah, okay. That's the way to get it going out here. Is there any other things that you'd like to talk about these Steelers? Do you think their defense is going to be awesome? Do you think their offense is going to be awesome? Is there anything that you want to touch into on any of those parts?
No.
No? Do you think this is a good spot to start wrapping it up, or do you want to keep going? Keep going. Okay, well, you got to tell me what you want to talk about then. You don't know? Well, we can go ahead and we can maybe script it out a little better next time. We had some technical difficulties to start this one, but we got it there. How about we go to the shout out segment where you can shout out anyone you want to and tell them good job or something like that. Is there any shout outs you want to make?
Yeah.
Yeah, to who? Just to the Steelers as a whole for starting training camp? Yeah, okay, that's a good one. And because I forgot to bring it up last time, new play-by-play voice of the Steelers is Rob King, and that's who I want to give my shout out to. He's a dude who I've been listening to for such a long time. He did some post-game stuff with Batch recently. He's big time into the Pirates things and Fox Sports back when I was younger. So really cool to see Rob King take over that position now, play-by-play on the radio side for the Pittsburgh Steelers. I think that's where my shout out will go. And now I guess it's time to let you know I am the Viking Donkey. That's Viking_Donkey on Twitch or Twitter, your daily dose of Donkey with Gingers, where you get all this fun, nonsensical, about to become sensical Steelers talk again once preseason starts. We have special guest JD Little Bear in the house. And you know what, Jordy? I guess it's time that we sign off here by telling all the Donk Nation, Steeler Nations that we love them and
You guys, Steelers.